already here, you can hear my voice, you know, write 100 in the comment, okay? Yes. I don't know if some of you have been watching. There's a new media, okay? Apart from the Western media narrative we are fighting, there's a new media. We call them the Western, Fulani media. No disrespect to Fulani community. They are amazing people. I'm talking about those who are connected to this particular agenda that some of them are running, okay? There's this new Fulani media in town, house in town. These people hate anything or everything about the Sahel. When there is development in the Sahel, they hate it when people praise the fact that something good is happening in the Sahel. They are angry in their heart that people, are happy of something good happening in the Sahel. Because they prefer it the other way, how people will hate the Sahel. The sentiment of the people will drop against the Sahel leaders, just as they did in Thomas Sankara time. These are some of the people that were used actually to overthrow Thomas Sankara. These were same people that were used against Patrice Lumumba. These were the same individuals. Okay, and it is surprising that 2016 people still are locked up with Western propaganda. It is funny. Yes. It is really, really funny. If you're already here, kindly like the video. Okay, like the live for us. Somebody say you are doing an amazing job, a great job. Yeah. Live from Kuwait. Great. Please hit the like button, all right? It will help us a lot. I mean, so there's one also, it's on TikTok, Ballistic Mind and others. These people, their source of information is only one. Western media and ChatGPT. These guys, their source of information is BBC, CNN, and Chat AI. That is their source of information. They no longer have any source of information. I'm telling you the truth. And they are caught up in the middle of this Western propaganda. And it reminds me of the fact that when you are fighting for Africa, your main opponent, the opponent you should be fighting or you should be more afraid of is the black man. I'm telling you, when you are fighting for black man, the person you should be more afraid of is your fellow black man. That is true then, and it is true today. I posted the video about this IMF wahala happening in Burkina Faso, and people are carrying it on their head. How many of you watched that video? If you watched that video, let me know. The Fulani media have decided to use that as to score point, all right? How many of you watched that video? The one I posted, the IMF, and I explained everything that happened. On this platform, it looks like we have the best community, okay? And it is difficult to deceive somebody here on our platform because we build the platform in such a way that you cannot deceive anybody here. When it comes to analysis, we go deep to make things well. All right. So this new guy on the media running Western propaganda, we understand them. Some of them, they are pain. They are pain because of the fact that they feel like their people are being disrupted. Their people are in the bush. They are doing everything possible to claim territory, and the Sahel is not allowing them. So they pick up camera. Those who are on the ground, they are not in the bush. They pick up camera to structure narrative to favor their people out there. So I caution everybody to be just careful about them. And just like the Western media, when you go to the Western media, they will tell you a lot of nonsense out there. We watch, and then when you go down deeper, you realize that they are lying. Even sometimes, Burkina Faso have to hold them on their toes that they should apologize and suspending some of them. Okay, so it is a thing that we shouldn't be paying attention to. These guys, the black man is actually the worst enemy of Africa. when you want to look at it that way, I mean, the fact that we say, I mean, the West are into Africa, and then we make it look like they are enemy and all that. I mean, normally we are our own enemy, because whenever they want to carry the agenda, there are people like these guys that they still use. I don't know how many of you have watched this guy. What's the name? The name is it something mind. I don't know where that name come from. Let me flip the screen and then maybe you watch it, okay? Let me make you watch this thing, okay? It's not anything. For you, just let me know if you have come across this guy before. Let me flip. Yeah, that's him. Have any of you come across him before? Have any of you come across him before? If you come across him before, let me know in the comment section, right? Yeah, this is part of the Funani media. I'm telling you. So let me move from there. If you have not watched the IMF video, go and watch the IMF video. I explain into detail how this whole thing dated back in 2018. So it's a program that started in 2018, accelerated in 2020, and then when Captain Ibrahim Traore took over in September 2022, when immediately the 2023 started, he called for a review, that the whole program should be reviewed, and it was the review, okay, from the reviewing of the program time all the way, anytime the economy is performing well and then they have the confidence, I put all those things in there. So it's not a big deal to us. Now, in Ghana, there's a big problem happening right now when it comes to agriculture. Our cocoa sector is suffering, and at the same time, our tomato industry is having a problem because of the attack which happened in Burkina Faso. And then because of this attack, brothers, when you go to the market, tomato is become expensive. You know, just go and Google it. The tomato crisis. Ghana has landed in tomato crisis. I'm telling you, just because of these things that happen. It disrupted activity for the tomato traders, because what happened is that when you look at us, Ghana, our tomato production capacity, okay, our tomato production capacity, in simple term, our consumption capacity, when you take 100%, about Ghana, we produce locally. The total demand is 100, right? The total demand for tomato consumption in Ghana, when you take 100%, Ghana produce about 45% to 63% of each tomato consumption need. The remaining 35 to 55 is not produced locally. It comes from Burkina Faso and other neighboring countries, but Burkina Faso contribute majorly. So when we are in our off season, because Burkina Faso, they harvest all year round, we have a season for it. So when the off season come, Burkina Faso is where we rely on. So before you realize, in the mid, you see that tomato is expensive. That is when we have the shortage, and our people are on the way to Burkina Faso to go and bring tomatoes. So sometimes during the time that the tomato is finishing here, and then they also bring, making sure they bring it there from Burkina Faso. With that gap, within those few days, tomato become expensive. Once from Burkina Faso is in, then it is no longer expensive. It is now more. And before that one finish, they will be trading, going to Burkina Faso and bring the tomatoes. Before that one finish, then our season will come. That's how we have been managing. But when we already got to our off season before the people were attacked, and because of that, we are in our shortage system, or we are in our shortage era before the attack happened, and it has disrupted our tomato activity. When you go to the market right now, I think 3 days ago, 5 tomatoes is 15 cedis. So it means 1 tomato is 5 cedis, 5 Ghana cedis. I mean, it's crazy, right? Now, instead of us, government, to work out and invest in irrigation, okay, so that we can harvest tomato all year round. The former finance minister of Ghana posted that video. I know many of you watched that video. Came out to say that it is because Ghana will glorify Ibrahim Traore and invited him for the inauguration of John Dramani Mahama is the reason why our people are attacked by these terrorists. And I ask myself, are we supposed to do politics with everything? Sometimes when you don't know what to talk about, you keep quiet. One of the main reasons why our people were targeted is because of the fact that they want to disrupt the relation between Burkina Faso and Ghana. All right. And they know that there are sellouts that will carry out the agenda. And the former defense minister, not finance minister, defense minister, not finance minister. If in case previously I said finance minister is a mistake, our former defense minister, not finance, and they know that people like that will use propaganda and they will be in the vehicle that they will carry out the agenda. Because when we disrupt our relation with Burkina Faso, this country can be destabilized. Reason being that we need to actually work with the Sahel, which is a thing we are already doing, to secure our borders. Because our borders are not safe if we don't strengthen relation with the Sahel. We cannot strengthen relation with the terrorists to have peace in Ghana. We need to strengthen tie with the people or our brothers, our neighbor, who is fighting the same people for survival. We need to work together to fight these people because this is a cancer of terrorism and it's a threat to all of us. So we cannot exclude our brothers. We are not excluded. We cannot strengthen tie with these stateless people. Now, when you said because we invite Traore is the reason why our people are being attacked, then did Nigeria invite Traore, which is the reason why Nigerians are also under attack? When did Nigeria invite Traore? It's just a question. When did Nigeria invite Traore? Because if inviting Traore make terrorists attack our people in Burkina Faso, it was a random attack happened. Even Burkinabe citizens are also affected. But you say your people are affected just because Traore was invited. So if that is the case, then how on earth are Nigerians under attack? What caused the attack in Nigeria daily? Because the attack in Nigeria is even more and more and more. The attack in Nigeria today is even more and more and more. The attack in Burkina Faso is become lower. Go and check it out. The attack in Burkina Faso is become lower, very low, compared to what is happening in Nigeria right now. That is a fact. So I wonder how inviting Burkina Faso become a threat to our people in Burkina Faso in the hands of these people. Meanwhile, and he explained that it is because of the fact that when you look at the other side of the story, Ibrahim Traore is a coup maker. And because he's a coup maker, we invited him. Why do we invite a coup maker and somebody who is fighting people who can be a threat to us? Hear that statement. The person is fighting people who can target us. Why should we invite him? So since Ibrahim Traore is fighting the terrorists, we should not invite him. Then how about the fact that we invited Tinubu? Tinubu is also fighting them there. Sometimes I said it, when you don't have anything to say, keep quiet. When you don't have anything to say, it is better to just keep quiet and then you are good to go. But when you want to speak, by all means, to score your political goal, then we have a problem. It is sad. I mean, Africa, we have a very long way to go. Now, there is another story also, which is connected to this stuff. At this point, I would say that Ghana, we need to mind how we deal with these people we are bringing into our country. The French soldiers to come and train our soldiers, and Ghana and Nigeria also, US soldiers to come and train them. I mean, these things, it is a shame to our militaries on the continent of Africa, honestly speaking. Now, what made you think that these people cannot sponsor the opposition party to be speaking and then doing everything possible to cause disruption between Burkina Faso, or to cause tension between Burkina Faso and Ghana, just for their political gain? Because the new government is entertaining these guys. What do you think? What if the CIA or any Western agency is part of this group, and then they are doing everything possible to put the head of the opposition against the new government? Just to make sure that there is tension between the two countries. It is possible. It is entirely possible. Family. It is just, how do you call it? A certain that we have got to this level where people just want to speak by force. Sometimes you keep quiet, life goes on. The attack which happened in Burkina Faso did not involve only Ghanaians. Burkinabés are also involved. And as a defense minister, former defense minister, even you have to understand that that statement you are making is not even healthy for our nation. It's not even healthy for the region. You see, the reason why I always tell you that whenever, how do you call it? I always tell you that when Akufo-Addo was on power, I'm always afraid of the Sahel. I'm always afraid for the Sahel, not afraid of the Sahel. Okay? I'm always afraid for the Sahel. Because of how they always side with the colonialist to sabotage, dating back from Kotoka. James, thank you. Dating back from Kotoka, the beginning of the MPP is the betrayal of Kwame Nkrumah. The beginning of the MPP is the disruption of the, how do you call it? The unity of Africa, starting from there. Are we together? So, it is a sad thing, by the way. But anyway, if you're already here, you are still here with me, hit the like button before we move to the next story. Okay, hit the like button before we move to the next story. Now, there's something also connected to, how do you call it? This Kwame Nkrumah in Ghana, the overthrow and the changing of the name of our airport. Our airport was named after the name of the person who overthrew Kwame Nkrumah. So what is happening right now is that officially the airport in Accra, the name has been changed from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. It is changed on paper, and it will reflect on the board. It will reflect on the board very soon. All right. Yes. So that also is a conversation ongoing in Ghana, and the only problem I have is the fact that they tailor the changing of the airport to the fact that Ghana people give the land for the airport, and therefore the name Accra is to just reverend the Ghana people. I mean, that is rubbish. We change it because using that name make us stupid. I said that countless times. I will not go over it again. It make us stupid that we use the betrayal of Kwame Nkrumah, who's in history, the man can never be forgotten. All over. And the betrayal of the same man is the one that we use to welcome people into the country. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It makes us look stupid. I said that countless time, and I will continue to say it. All right? I said that countless time, and I'll continue to say it. If you agree with me, put 100 in the comment. Let's move forward. If you agree with me, put 100 in the comment. Let's move forward. I'm coming with the second story. I'm coming with the next story, yeah? Good. This is it. I don't know what it is. There's something happening in Ghana. Give me 100 in the comment. Let's move forward. Give me 100 in the comment. Let's move forward. A huge fraud has been uncovered in Ghana. Huge corruption case have been uncovered in Ghana. So let me tell you about it. In mid-20, this February, okay, just recently, what happened is that custom division working with the Ghana Revenue Authority actually, the Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA Custom Division, working with national security agencies, they uncover a huge major suspected transit fraud scheme involving goods that were allegedly being moved through Ghana under the transit regime, but they were suspected to be diverted into the local market to evade taxes and duties. So they diverted the whole thing so that somebody packaged some kind of money. So because of that, they are trying to avoid duties and taxes. So what happened is that the transits, these are goods that were moved through Ghana, but they diverted them into the local market rather, so that they can evade the taxes and all that happen. Now, the authorities the authority in Ghana, what they did was that they intercepted this convoy of 18 articulated trucks declared as transit cargo that supposedly they left Ghana heading to Niger with a clearance from the border post. Now, the trucks were found moving without required custom human escort. No legal requirement for goods and transits. Okay, it raised alarm because one of the legal requirements for goods in transits is custom human escort. When that happened, it raised a red flag. Immediately, it raised a red flag because the lack of escort make it easier to divert the goods into Ghana without paying any taxes. So the trucks were carrying about 44,055 packages totaling about 880,000 kg of cooking oil, tomato paste, spaghetti, and other products. This product, this is where the 85 million figure come from. Okay? Because when you read the news, the whole thing is tailored to, they are calling it 85 million transit fraud scandal. 85 million, transit fraud scandal in Ghana. So those of you who can Google it, you can Google it. Now, this is where the 85 million figure come from, where they are using it to make the news. The figure come from the initial tax assessment, okay? Estimated about 2.6 million Ghana cedis in missing revenue. so long as it is diverted into the local market. But after deeper check, they found out that a major discrepancy. Okay, they found out very huge discrepancy in how the cargo was first of all cleared, including incorrect values, weight, or tariff classifications. What this simply means is that a much larger revenue loss is happening if, or has happened, or could have happened if the scheme had succeeded. Are we all together? I hope everybody is understanding me. After the assessment or after reassessment, the total tax exposure, that is the money the government could have lost, was revised to 85 million Ghana cedis. That is why the 85 million scandal is coming in. Now, the finance minister got mad. Talk were ongoing, and they are going to prosecute people. They are going to investigate, and and I'm like, yo, give us a break. Give us a break. We are in this country before. How many? How do you call it? How many containers were missing in the port? ECG containers. Today, up to now, who is in jail? No, I want to understand. Who is in jail? Nobody is in jail. Everybody, life still goes on. This country, they are playing with us. They are playing with us. We are in this country here. This same country we are in here. How many containers are missing? ECG missing containers. And up to now, nobody is in jail. They said they traced the containers and found them in Chinese house. They traced the containers and found the containers in a Chinese house. Up to now, no single soul is in jail. Let them give us break. You see, when I watch Atufosin, let me say this. This country, the way things are done in this country, Ghana, is funny. These people are playing us. When I watch Atufosin getting mad at the 85 million Ghana cedis transit fraud scandal, which they are talking about, where the Ghana Revenue Authority, custom division agencies, they uncovered this fraud. And he's saying that they are going to prosecute people and blah, 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 and then they will investigate. As Atufosin, with all due respect, continue with your business, leave us alone. Don't come in between this camera, shakara. We are in this country, nobody will go to jail. As Atufosin says, somebody must pay for it. Nobody will pay for it. Nobody will pay for it. We know this thing will not go anywhere. Starting from oral up to now, nothing is happening. Recently, we are here. How many containers, SCG containers, are missing at the port? Nothing happened. Who is in jail? They traced the containers and found the containers in where? A Chinese house, Indian house. All of a sudden, the containers, they say some of them came back to the port. Who was held accountable? Nobody was even arrested and jailed for that matter. And now today they say, 85 million Ghana cedis transit fraud scandal in Ghana, and then blah, 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 blah. People will pay, somebody needs to pay. Keep quiet. You people go about business. This thing will not go anywhere, Ghanaians. Listen to me. This will not go anywhere. This is just the normal Shakara game. This is not going anywhere. Stop, give us break, man. Recently, also, the communication minister, the Russian guy who came to Ghana and come and muke our brothers and sisters, he came and muke our sisters. He took our sisters, basa, record them and then put them on social media. You are saying that we want to extradite him. You are going to use every state institution to extradite him. Kenofurata is in the United States. You people should give us break. You are playing us from oral to Kenoforiata to me to this Ghana revenue 85 million Ghana cedis scandal. You are failed the state. Give us break. We know the kind of politics you are playing. You will come and set up camera, set up board, and be talking about it. And we are going to prosecute. We are going to investigate. Somebody must pay for it. I give Ghanaians, nobody will pay for it. Nobody will pay for it. These people, nobody will pay for it. We know them. They will cover all tracks, and then life goes on. In the next 2 months, you will forget about this 85 million transits for a scandal. Nobody will pay for it. So give us break. Anyway, family, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you. I know you are enjoying, but I'll leave you. I think tomorrow I'll come back. Wait for update tomorrow. All right. I'm going to drop a lot of other updates tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. Today I was not able to drop any update, but yeah, I decided to come and then say hi to the community. That's just what I came to do. You know, today I did not plan anything. I just come and then run through 1 or 2 things that we discussed earlier. And I think to top it up, let me to top it up. There's something also. Let me pull this out. Let me see whether this one. Let's engage. Yeah, I'm on TikTok. Bluebird. I'm on TikTok. Official Survivor Media. Go and check it out. Let me. I don't know whether this one. I will need your input, right? I will need your input. So this is what is going on in Ghana. This one. Let's have this conversation before I go. I cannot live without this conversation. Now, this is what the news is saying. Oh, what's this, man? I'll flip the screen, Institute of Community Sustainability calls for total ban on consumption of cat and dogs in Ghana. Highlight health dangers and what? Ethical concern. According to them, they said the dogs and the cats, they are compatriots, so people should stop eating them. What is your thought on that? Let's have this discussion. Let's have this discussion before I go. Give me your thought on that. Do you agree that we should stop eating them? When it comes to health dangers, they are talking about forget them. It's not true. But the ethical concern, which is the fact that they believe that the cat and dog, they are compatriots, they are like us. And so because of that, we should not eat them. What do you think about that? Let me know right here. Please use your keyboard for me. 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 I will drop my input though. But you see, this is a thing that I believe that I am not all-knowing, right? Let me state this. I'm not all-knowing. And so topic like this, I will say what I think about, but that is not entirely, what everybody must follow. All of us, our opinions will be different. Okay, and I would love to us also learn from the comment. That's why I say let's use our keyboard. Let's make this one more engaging. Now, from my side, forget about the health dangers they are talking about. It's not true. If you eat goat and it doesn't have any health danger, then you cannot eat cat and dog and then you have health danger. But we are talking about the ethical concern, which is the fact that these are human. When you think about it humanly, they live among us, they live with us. Some of them, we use these people as security. All right, they guide our houses. I said these people. I'm calling them these people because they regard them as human. The dogs guide our house. The cats, I don't know, but they live with us. You come back from work, your children will come and hug you, and they, oh, daddy, daddy. And then the dog also will come and then, it's the same thing right there. It's the same thing right there. Okay? It's the same thing right there. The cat will also come, you know. Now, when you come, the goat also, the moment you land, oh, they also, I mean, well, those of you in the village, you know, when you come from the farm like this, the goats are all over you. Now, why, if you want to talk about the ethical concern, this is me right here. I think there's a problem. I think there's a problem. Somebody, you see, the goat, the cat, the dog, all the 4-leg animals, the 4-leg animals, those ones who live with us in the house, somebody will buy a puppy dog to be a pet. Somebody will use it for pepper soup. Some people even use goat as pet, and some use it as pepper soup. We see these animals differently according to our view and our community we grew in, and the teachings and things we grew up with. That is how we treat these animals in return. There are people who grow in the community believing that these are compatriots, and therefore they treat them as compatriots. But here is the case. If you are segregating only the cat and the dog, and the person who is advocating for the cat and the dog, that we should stop eating the cat and the dog, when you open his fridge right now, he's having goat meat in the fridge. There is chicken in the fridge. Now, like, I want to express myself. The people, the Institute of Community Sustainability, who are calling for total ban on consumption of cat and dogs. When you go to these people, their house, you open their fridge. There is chicken in their house, in their fridge. There is goat meat in the fridge. There is cow meat in the fridge. On top of that, when they sit down, they go to court, or they are sitting and making decision about the ban on the cat and dog because we feel like they are compatriots. They are wearing leather shoe and leather belts. I don't know if you are getting me. Like, something is wrong right here. They eat fish. See, if you want to use the sentimental vibe to run about, you see, saying that unless you are eating leaves all your life, then that one too, if you should go down into it, you'll be caught up in the middle, but let's just leave it. Unless you eat herbs, you don't eat fish, you don't eat any other animals, before maybe we can consider you that you are not being hypocrite. Because it will be hypocrisy to eat the fish. Because when you talk about ethical concern, ethically, there is in the fish, in the river or in the sea, some of the fishes, they save life of the maritime personnel. Are you aware of that? So the fishes also who tell you that they don't feel pain. The fishes feel pain. When you want to kill a fish right now, they struggle. They feel pain. But you eat them. Now you are separating which one you should eat and which one you should not eat. Once you are eating one, you are also a victim of animal consumption. You have cow meat in your fridge. You are telling us to stop eating cat and dog. I'm not saying that I eat it, but I'm just saying my own opinion. You have cow meat. The cow don't feel pain. They feel pain. When you see they are killing cow, your body, if you are somebody who is emotional, you can't stand there. They struggle. They struggle with all their life because it's painful. Their blood oozes out. When they are killing goats here right now, look at even chicken. Now, if you want to add emotion to this, you can't eat anything. Even the fishes, you should stop eating it. You must go to the to the animal kingdom to set a rule there so that the animals will stop eating each other. You must go to the sea to make a law there to make sure that all the fishes, the big fishes, stop eating the small fishes. When you want to talk about ethical concern, unless you set up rule that we together with the animals in the animal kingdom must stop eating the rest of the animals. Remove all the chickens from your fridge first. Remove your leather belt and put a ban on the leather belt, because that is an animal you are using to decorate, skin you are using to decorate yourself right there. Remove your leather shoe. So if you want to do the emotional thing, I think there's a problem here. Okay, this is from me. Some people don't eat meat. I eat meat. I eat fish. When you go from here, Ghana, you go to China, you see them eating frogs. That is one of their favorite food. We don't eat it here because we grew up trained to understand that it is disgusting to eat it. So it is about perspective, how each community and how people treat these things. So if tomorrow we start using goat, because some people are using goat as pet already, then we need to place a ban on goat, that we should not eat them. In the animal kingdom, they are eating it, they are chewing it. That is, you see, this is nature. By the way, I might be wrong, but I'm speaking reality of what is going on. There are some animals that we eat here, or some meat we eat here, that might be our favorite. The Chinese man will come here, and it will not be the favorite of the Chinese man. It will look disgusting when we are eating it, but that is our favorite. When you go to China, you that we are not familiar with eating frog, it becomes disgusting to you, but that is their favorite over there. It is about how we see things categorically. Every region and every region, how we see things. From our side, Mr. Joseph in particular, the cat is called Joseph. Mr. Joseph and red goat, the dog. You cannot stop some people from eating it. And you cannot judge them that they are eating it. So this whole thing boiled down to, I don't know, but I want, comment. I wish I have more comment from the, from the comment. All right, so that we can learn about this. This is my opinion. You cannot stop it unless you want to. If that is going to be the case, if you want to talk about ethic, then let's close down all the butcher houses. Because they are human, like they are not human being, like, but they feel pain. If you want to talk about ethic, because of the fact that they have brain and they feel pain, they react to, when we train them to certain, they follow instruction and all that. Of course, they behave sometimes like human being. You know that, right? They behave like human beings sometimes. You give them instruction and they follow. You are sleeping and then a thief is coming to steal you in your house, and then your dog will defend the house till the last breath to protect you and your properties in the house. So when you think about all these things, one way or the other, they are half correct and half wrong. Because if in case the goat also have the ability to defend and scare people in the night when people enter your house. The goat will also be served as a security and a compatriot. But because the goat is all about man, you cut the goat and put the goat in your fridge and coming to tell people that they should stop eating cat and dog. You are wearing leather belt and leather shoe, telling people to stop eating meat. Me, something is not right about this, but well, I need your opinion on this, okay? I cannot be all right, but this is just my opinion. The fishes we eat, look at dolphin, for example. Dolphin is part of the fish family, right? Dolphin is part of fish family. Is that right? If that is right, give me 100 in the comment. That's right. Okay? Dolphin. Look at how intelligent it is. Very, very intelligent. In case you don't know, go and research about dolphin. Very, very intelligent. They feel pain. If that can be intelligent, then the rest of the fishes in the sea also, I mean, they have some level of intelligence and should not be eaten. They feel pain. Come on, these guys need to come back again. Anyway, family, I'm leaving you, right? We'll meet tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll come live 2 times. I'll come live in the morning, I'll come live in the afternoon, and then I'll drop 2 videos. So there's a lot to do tomorrow. So I need to work on that because I decided I want to keep you updated 24/7. So this time you're going to be coming 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2 content. All right. Somebody say read my message. RNRTV1. Is that right? I say, hey brother, how can I get contact with you for a collaboration? Collaboration? Really? Collaboration, like, yo, you want to collaborate with me? Are you still there? Well, let me ask you some question, please. Are you still there? RNRTV1, okay. Are you the one who want to collaborate with me? The name is the real what? Ramo, right? The real Ramo, right? Andrade. Okay. Andrade. I've never heard of Andrade before. Let me check it out. Andrade, right? Okay, Andrade. Is that Andrade TV, right? Okay. Look like Andrade TV is doing quite good here. Okay. Oh, good. All right. I'm on his page right now. This is Andrade, right? Is that Andrade TV? Somebody will say, official survivor, you are promoting somebody. I mean, this is how it is. When someone is doing, I mean, it's on the Pan-African line, the person doesn't need to come and give me money to promote. No, I mean, we want message to go out there. So we need more people on board. So what's up? So I think this is Andrade, right? This is Andrade. This is his page. So you can see that he's doing quite a very good work here. So I'll check it out. Okay, I'll check it out. And to contact me, I can't drop my contact here. I'm sorry. I can't drop my contact here. But somebody say, Andrade speak good about you. Really? Oh, I have a brother that I'm not aware of. Oh, really? On live, he speak good about me on live session or where? I would love to know where on live session or he mentioned me in his videos. Let me know. I'm interested in this, right? I'm interested in this. I'm really, really interested in this. He speak about me on live session, or I want to know during live session. Oh wow. Wow. Then I think I will contact Android. How can I contact Android? Um all right. His Telegram channel. Okay, his this thing is here. I will find out. Oh, okay, okay. Android TV. I mean, amazing. I will check it out. And what was the name? R RNRTV1. Okay, yeah, True Mama also. Yeah. Okay, how are we going to do this? I can't drop my. Last time I dropped my content on live session, my phone wanted to explode. I don't even know how to use the number again because the phone is almost exploding. If I on the phone right now, message, my WhatsApp is low. I made a mistake and dropped that number. And surprisingly, mistakenly, that unfortunately, that number is my personal number actually. So as I dropped the number on live session, a lot of people took the number. Thousands of people took the number. And so it became a whole problem. It became a whole problem. So please, I can't drop my contact, but this is what I'll do. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Okay, I will, my brother, I will tag you. Okay, I'll tag you. RNRTV. Please be checking your, how do you call it? Be checking your notification. I'm going to tag you on a particular post. The moment I tag you on the post, reply immediately and I'll delete the post. You have my contact there. Okay, I'll tag you on a particular post. You will have my contact there. There is a video. There's one particular video that has my number. And so I'll tag you on that video and then immediately you do this thing. Or better still, go and follow my, go to TikTok. Okay. Go to TikTok. When you go to TikTok, check this page. Check this and send me message right now. Official Survivor Media. This is my page on TikTok. That's my page on TikTok. That's the name. Official Survivor. So go there rightly, and then what you do is that you send me message, direct message, right now, and I'll respond quickly. Because I'll do that. Okay. So that's my page there. So just go Official Survivor and then send me message right. If you send it right now, I can get it because the messages are just many. So when you send it right now, I can just get it. When you send it right now, I'll just get it. But if I go and I come back, maybe it might be difficult for me to get. Okay. And so please, let's do that. Let somebody say, tag me, Eunice. Okay, Eunice, can you send me message? Send me message. I'll send you my contact. All right. Eunice, send me message on TikTok. I'll send you my contact. Just do that. I'll contact you. All right. You say I just sent a message. You send a message, right? Okay, I got it. I got it. Good. Good. I have you here. All right. Let me send you. Let me send you my contact. Okay. I'll send you my contact after the live session. Then I'll send you my contact, and we have a chat. All right. It's not a big deal. We need more eye on board. I never knew I have a brother who speak about me, and then I mean honestly, a lot of people talk about me, but just that I've not been coming across them. Anyway, see you in the next episode. I think we have done a lot. Shout out to everybody who came to support me. Anytime I come live, try and pop up. All right, try and pop up. Let's have conversation, and don't forget to always like the video, subscribe to be part of the family. It's very necessary. I need you this time. Okay. So I'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow there are 2 content that we need to drop, and then 2 live sessions will be happening tomorrow. Okay, he asked us to connect you to him. Oh, tell him I love him. I will connect. We'll connect. I'll just send the contact and then we'll connect. No yawa. Oh, no yawa kra. No yawa. It's not a big deal. We'll connect. All right. So no problem. We'll connect and then I'll speak with him and then let's see how we can collaborate. Yeah, we can collaborate. So it's not a big deal. All right. Thank you so much. See you in the next episode. Respect.